battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Anderson. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
His line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Anderson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll use the ground game here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Anderson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Anderson. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pressure is coming. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Anderson. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out, because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's back to throw again on second down. Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Anderson. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway from this defense. Important play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. There's contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The shotgun running play call. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They're going to run it. Fights through a tackle. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. A running play called on 4th down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfect.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking to throw. It's Anderson. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, tie. Wow, what a play, defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. Catch made, wide open, way downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Running with purpose. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The ball is free in the backfield. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the double.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
325.
Dropping back. It's Anderson. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Handoff on a single back formation. Throws a stiff arm. Stiff arms another defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Alabama. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
To throw, it's Anderson. Quick throw over the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it here. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.